Remember waking up full of energy, ready to take on the day without pain, fatigue, or brain fog slowing you down. When was the last time you truly felt like yourself? Strong, confident, and alive. Now here's the twist. What if I told you the key to getting that feeling back isn't in a pill, but in the produce aisle? Sounds crazy. Then listen to this. A 73-year-old retired engineer boosted his testosterone by 24% in just 2 weeks. A 68-year-old grandpa ditched his daily naps and now walks 5 miles a day. And a 71-year-old man improved his blood flow so dramatically, his doctor literally asked what medication he was on. But none of them took pills. They all discovered 8 powerful fruits backed by real science that can help reverse masculine decline. And the best part, you probably walked past every single one of them last time you went shopping. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to pick, how to eat it, and how to naturally rebuild the energy, circulation, and drive you thought were gone for good. Today I'm going to share with you 8 specific fruits available at any grocery store that peer-reviewed scientific studies have proven can support and even restore masculine vitality in men over 65. We're talking about research involving tens of thousands of men spanning decades, published in the most respected medical journals in the world. These aren't just theories or wishful thinking. These are documented results from real men who saw real improvements in energy, circulation, testosterone levels, sexual function, and overall quality of life. And the best part, you can start implementing this tonight. So grab something to write with, because what you're about to learn could be the difference between accepting decline and embracing the strongest, most energetic years of your life. Tier 1. The testosterone boosters. Let's start with what I call the king of masculine fruits, pomegranates. This isn't just some exotic superfood marketing hype. This is serious science that could change your life. Here's what happened when researchers at Queen Margaret University decided to test pomegranate juice on healthy volunteers. They took 60 people and had them drink pomegranate juice daily for just 2 weeks. The results were so impressive that they published them in multiple medical journals. The men in the study saw an average 24% increase in testosterone levels. That's the kind of improvement that usually takes months of lifestyle changes or expensive hormone replacement therapy. But it wasn't just testosterone. Their blood pressure improved significantly. Their mood scores went up. And many reported feeling more energetic and motivated than they had in years. But here's where it gets really exciting for men our age. A 2025 clinical trial specifically focused on aging men with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction. The researchers gave these men pomegranate extract for 12 weeks and compared them to a control group. The pomegranate group showed significant improvements in sexual desire, erectile function, and overall sexual satisfaction. The researchers concluded that pomegranate could serve as a natural alternative to pharmaceutical interventions. Why does this work? Pomegranates are loaded with compounds called punicologens and ellagic acid. These powerful antioxidants don't just fight free radicals. They specifically support the biochemical pathways that produce testosterone and improve blood vessel function throughout your body. Think of it this way. Your testosterone production is like a factory. As you age, that factory gets less efficient due to oxidative stress and inflammation. Pomegranate compounds come in like a maintenance crew, cleaning up the damage and helping the factory run more efficiently. How to use it practically? Aim for 1 8-oz glass of pure pomegranate juice daily. But here's the key. It has to be 100% pomegranate juice, not a blend or cocktail. If you prefer the whole fruit, eat half to 1 whole pomegranate daily. Here's a pro tip that will save you money. Buy whole pomegranates when they're in season and freeze the seeds in portions. They'll last for months and you can add them to yogurt, oatmeal, salads, or just eat them as a snack. Frozen pomegranate seeds are actually easier to eat than fresh ones. Another option is pomegranate concentrate, which you can find at health food stores. 1 tablespoon of concentrate mixed with water gives you the equivalent of a full glass of juice at a fraction of the cost. Fruit number 2, blueberries, the circulation champions. Now, blueberries might seem ordinary. After all, you can find them in any grocery store, but these little berries are extraordinary when it comes to men's health, and the science behind them is absolutely fascinating. Remember that Harvard study I mentioned? They followed 25,000 men for 28 years and found that those who ate berries regularly had significantly better sexual function and reduced risk of erectile dysfunction. But when they dug deeper into the data, they found something remarkable. The protective effect was strongest in men over 65. The magic is in compounds called anthocyanins. These are what give blueberries their deep blue color, but anthocyanins do much more than provide color. They're like natural plumbers for your cardiovascular system, improving the flexibility of blood vessels, reducing inflammation in artery walls, and enhancing overall circulation. Here's what happens when you eat blueberries regularly. The anthocyanins help your blood vessels relax and dilate more effectively. This means better blood flow to your brain, improving mental clarity and energy. Better blood flow to your muscles, improving strength and endurance. And yes, better blood flow to all the areas that matter for sexual function. But there's more. Blueberries also contain pterylbine, a compound that supports healthy cholesterol levels and may help maintain cognitive function as you age. They're also loaded with vitamin C and manganese, both crucial for energy production at the cellular level. One study specifically looked at older men who consumed blueberries daily for 12 weeks. Not only did their cardiovascular markers improve, but they also reported better energy levels, improved mood, and enhanced mental clarity. Some described it as feeling like a mental fog had been lifted. How to use it. Aim for 1 cup of blueberries daily. That's about a handful. Fresh or frozen doesn't matter nutritionally, and frozen are often more affordable and convenient. I actually prefer frozen because you can add them to smoothies and they act like natural ice cubes. Add them to your morning oatmeal or yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or just eat them as a snack. Here's a simple trick. If you're trying to reduce sugar cravings, eat a handful of blueberries when you feel a craving coming on. The natural sweetness and fiber will satisfy the craving while providing all these health benefits. Fruit number 3, watermelon. Here's one that might surprise you. Watermelon is basically nature's version of Viagra, but better because it works on the root cause rather than just treating symptoms. Watermelon contains more of a compound called L-citrulline than any other food source. Now, your body is incredibly smart. It takes this lutein and converts it into larginine, which then produces nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is the exact same mechanism that prescription ED medications work on, but this is completely natural with no side effects. Let me tell you about a fascinating Italian study. Researchers took men with mild erectile dysfunction and gave them just 1.5 GI of L-citrine daily for 1 month. That's roughly equivalent to what you'd get from 1 to 2 cups of watermelon. The results were remarkable. 50% of the men improved from mild ED to normal function compared to only 8% in the placebo group. But the benefits go far beyond sexual function. Nitric oxide is crucial for cardiovascular health, blood pressure regulation, and even exercise performance. Some men report feeling more energetic during workouts and having better muscle recovery when they consume watermelon regularly. Here's something most people don't know. The white rind of watermelon actually contains even more citrine than the red flesh. Most people throw this away, but it's the most nutritious part of the fruit. How to use it. Eat 1 to 2 cups of watermelon daily, but here's the secret. Don't waste the rind. You can blend the whole thing, flesh and rind, into a refreshing juice or smoothie. If the rind taste is too strong for you, start with just a small piece and gradually increase. Another option is to cut the rind into small pieces and add them to water for a natural sports drink. Some men pickle the rind or add it to stir fries. It's actually quite versatile and has a mild cucumber-like flavor. Tier 2, the energy and vitality supporters, oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes. These aren't just good for vitamin C though. That vitamin C is more important for masculine health than most men realize. These fruits are loaded with powerful compounds called flavonoids, specifically asparagine, naringin, and quercetin, that have remarkable effects on circulation and energy. The Harvard study showed that men who ate citrus fruits regularly had a 19% lower risk of erectile dysfunction. But when researchers dug deeper, they found something fascinating. The protective effect wasn't just about sexual function. Men who consumed citrus regularly had better overall cardiovascular health, more stable, energy levels throughout the day, and improved mood scores. Here's what's happening biochemically. The vitamin C in citrus fruits doesn't just support your immune system. It actually plays a crucial role in testosterone production. Vitamin C is essential for the synthesis of hormones in your adrenal glands and testes. Men with higher vitamin C levels consistently show higher testosterone levels and better sperm quality. But the flavonoids are equally important. These compounds strengthen blood vessel walls, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation throughout your body. Think of them as internal maintenance workers, constantly repairing and strengthening your cardiovascular system. One study followed men over 60 who increased their citrus consumption to 2 to 3 servings daily. After just 8 weeks, they showed significant improvements in arterial function. Their blood vessels were working like those of men 10 years younger. How to use it. Aim for 1 to 2 citrus fruits daily, but here's an important note. Always eat the whole fruit when possible rather than just drinking juice. The fiber in whole fruits slows sugar absorption and provides additional benefits. However, be careful with grapefruit if you're on medications. It can interact with many prescription drugs by affecting how your liver processes them. Here's a simple daily routine. Have an orange with breakfast. Add lemon to your water throughout the day. Or have a grapefruit as an afternoon snack. The key is consistency. These compounds work best when you consume them regularly, not occasionally. The 5th fruit on our list is red grapes, the heart-healthy choice. Red grapes contain one of the most studied anti-aging compounds in existence, resveratrol. This is the same compound that makes red wine heart healthy, but you can get all the benefits without the alcohol, and often more effectively. Resveratrol is fascinating because it activates what scientists call longevity genes, cellular pathways that help your body resist aging and maintain function. For men, this translates to better cardiovascular health, which is the foundation of sexual function, energy, and overall vitality. Multiple studies show that resveratrol can help maintain healthy testosterone levels as you age. Animal studies have shown increases in testosterone and improved sperm quality. And while we need more human research, the cardiovascular benefits alone make red grapes valuable for masculine health. But here's what's really interesting. Resveratrol also supports mitochondrial function. Your mitochondria are like the power plants of your cells, and as you age, they become less efficient. Resveratrol helps keep these cellular power plants running efficiently, which translates to better energy levels and improved physical performance. One study looked at men over 65 who consumed red grapes daily. For 12 weeks. They showed improvements in arterial flexibility, blood pressure, and reported feeling more energetic during daily activities. How to use it? Eat 1 cup of red grapes daily, preferably with the skins on. That's where most of the resveratrol is concentrated. Choose darker red or purple grapes over green ones as they contain higher levels of beneficial compounds. You can also drink a small glass of red wine if you choose, about 4 to 5-0, but remember that moderation is key. The grapes themselves give you the benefits without the potential negative effects of alcohol. Fruit number 6, avocados, the hormone supporters. Now, avocados are technically fruits, and they're absolute powerhouses for hormone production and overall masculine health. They're loaded with monounsaturated fats, the same healthy fats found in olive oil that your body literally needs to produce testosterone. Here's something most men don't realize. Testosterone is made from cholesterol. That's right, your body needs healthy fats to produce this crucial hormone. Men who eat very low-fat diets often see their testosterone levels plummet, while those who consume healthy fats, like those in avocados, maintain better hormone levels as they age. Avocados also contain boron, a trace mineral that research shows can increase free testosterone levels by up to 25%, while also supporting bone health, something that becomes increasingly important as we age. But the benefits go beyond testosterone. The healthy fats in avocados help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all crucial for hormone production, immune function, and overall health. Many men are deficient in these vitamins simply because they're not eating enough healthy fats to absorb them properly. One study tracked men who added half an avocado to their daily diet for 8 weeks. Not only did their testosterone levels improve, but they also reported better energy levels, improved mood, and even better sleep quality. How to use it? Eat half to one avocado daily. Add it to salads, make guacamole, blend it into smoothies for creaminess, or simply eat it with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. The key is consistency. These healthy fats work best when consumed regularly as part of your daily routine. 7. Bananas, the energy boosters 1930 to 2030. Bananas might seem simple, but they're perfectly designed for sustained energy and cardiovascular support. They're rich in potassium, a mineral that most men don't get enough of, which is crucial for heart health, blood pressure regulation, and proper muscle function. But bananas also contain vitamin B6, which plays a crucial role in hormone production and energy metabolism. B6 is essential for the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which affect mood, energy, and motivation. The natural sugars in bananas, fructose, glucose, and sucrose provide quick energy, but the fiber content helps prevent blood sugar spikes and crashes. This makes them perfect for pre-workout fuel or afternoon energy boosts. One interesting study looked at men who ate a banana before their workouts compared to those who didn't. The banana group had better endurance, less muscle fatigue, and faster recovery times. How to use it? One medium banana daily, preferably when it's ripe with brown spots. That's when the nutrients are most bioavailable and the natural sugars are perfectly balanced. They're excellent as a pre-workout snack added to smoothies or with a handful of nuts for a balanced energy boost. Tier 3, the antioxidant protectors. Strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. These colorful fruits are your natural defense system against one of the biggest enemies of masculine vitality, chronic inflammation. And the science behind their anti-aging effects is absolutely remarkable. Here's what most men don't understand. Chronic inflammation is like a slow fire burning throughout your body, gradually damaging blood vessels, reducing hormone production, and accelerating aging. It's often called inflammaging by researchers, and it's one of the main reasons why some men age gracefully while others seem to decline rapidly. Berries are nature's fire extinguishers. They contain some of the highest concentrations of antioxidants of any foods on Earth. And these antioxidants specifically target the inflammatory pathways that damage your cardiovascular system and reduce vitality. Strawberries, for example, contain vitamin C levels that rival oranges, plus a compound called facetin that research shows can extend healthy lifespan and improve cognitive function. Blackberries contain anthocyanins, similar to blueberries, but in even higher concentrations, making them incredibly powerful for circulation and heart health. Raspberries are unique because they contain ellagic acid, the same compound found in pomegranates, which supports testosterone production and has anti-cancer properties. They also contain ketones that can boost metabolism and energy levels. A fascinating study followed men over 60 who added mixed berries to their diet for 12 weeks. The results were impressive. They showed reduced markers of inflammation, improved arterial function, better cognitive performance, and many reported feeling more energetic and mentally sharp. But here's what really caught researchers' attention. The men who consume berries regularly maintained better muscle mass and strength as they aged. The antioxidants in berries help protect your muscles from oxidative damage, which is crucial for maintaining physical capability and independence. How to use it. Rotate between different berries throughout the week to get the full spectrum of beneficial compounds. Aim for at least 3 servings per week, with each serving being about 1 cup. Monday might be strawberries, Wednesday could be blackberries, Friday could be raspberries. Mix them in yogurt for a protein-rich snack, add them to oatmeal for sustained energy, blend them into smoothies, or eat them fresh as a dessert replacement. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh and often more affordable, plus they're available year-round. Here's a pro tip. Buy a variety of frozen berries and keep them in your freezer. You can grab a handful whenever you want a quick antioxidant boost, and they're perfect for smoothies since they act like natural ice cubes. Now let me give you a simple daily routine that incorporates these powerful fruits. Morning with breakfast, 1 cup of mixed berries with your oatmeal or yogurt. Medium morning, 1 orange or other citrus fruit. Lunch, add half an avocado to your salad or sandwich. Afternoon, 1 to 2 cups of watermelon. Great pre-workout snack. Evening, 8 ounces of pomegranate juice or a handful of pomegranate seeds. Shopping strategy, buy frozen berries in bulk. They're often more affordable and just as nutritious. Purchase pomegranate juice in concentrate form to save money. Buy avocados at different stages of ripeness so you always have one ready. Stock up on citrus fruits when they're in season. Listen, I've given you the science, I've given you the practical steps, and I've shown you exactly how to integrate these powerful fruits into your daily routine. But information without action is just entertainment. The question is, are you ready to take control of your vitality, or are you going to let another year go by feeling tired, low energy, and accepting decline as inevitable? If this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other men discover this information. Subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based health content, specifically for men over 65. And most importantly, share this with other men in your life who could benefit from this information.